Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying a huge thank you to Philippa and T-Bert for sending me these two decks. I got a third one today, you guys. I am not worthy. I got a third one today, which I don't want to use in this reading. I'm going to use it tomorrow, I think. So I'll save that one. That one's from Sarah. So thank you to the three of you. Thank you to all of you who have sent me decks or donations or energy, comments, love, well wishes. I can feel it. I can feel it. I feel protected by all of you. Anyway, I'm blown away by your generosity, and I wanted to come on and do a reading to see what is happening for you or what you need to hear. So we're going to start with this deck. I've tried to record this 3 times. So let's see what needs to come out. We have rebirth. Oh my goodness. Interesting. We'll see what comes out. Perhaps you're going through some type of rebirth, some type of tower moment. Okay. So let's see what wants to come out for you. I just finished filming a pick a card reading. We have Pinnacle Mid-Heaven. Interesting. What's happening here, you guys? What's going on? Pinnacle. And we have Clarify, which I saw when I was shuffling. Interesting. So 36. Interesting. 88. Interesting. Traditions, other people's expectations, your family history. Interesting. It feels like your soul is longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. So what is your heart telling you you're supposed to be doing, I wonder? Let's see. Let's read it. The midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The midheaven is the highest point in the chart, where the sun would be at midday. Interesting. This most public visible point of chart acts like a flagpole on top of your personal castle. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website, look at your definition of success, and make sure it is your own. It actually makes you happy and is not one you have inherited from family or mentors. So one thing I'm seeing is you could be questioning your work right now, questioning what path you're on. You know, you could be someone whose parents told you, you should be a doctor, you should do this, you should do that, you should get married, you should blah, blah, blah. And now perhaps you're living out their fantasy, their world, their wishes. But it might not be what you actually want. It's interesting. When I was in my 20s, I took up photography. And my mom would always say, you're doing what I always wanted to do. She always wanted to be a photographer. And I kind of took that on. And I was like, I would tell people I'm living out my mom's dream. And then when I had my awakening, I realized, wait a minute, that's not what I want to be doing. And I found this. So this is really interesting because this is an energy of you reflecting on what makes your soul happy, possibly a new direction in life. Very interesting. I know I talk a lot about love, but this is coming out. You could be a feminine or a masculine who is on this journey, and you're at the point where you're in hermit energy and you're focusing on yourself and you're trying to find your highest self, your soul path, your soul mission. That's what I'm seeing. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anyone else. When I told people I was going to be a tarot reader, they're like, what? What are you doing? You're going to what? my best friend, you're gonna what? I started buying decks for no reason. And my partner was like, I don't understand what you're doing. And I said, neither do I. I said, someday I'll do something with them. Anyway, it made no sense to anybody in my family or my friend, my one friend. Anyway, it may not make sense to everybody else. Perhaps you could look at this as picking someone you want to be with. Maybe it's someone that other people don't approve of. Maybe people approve of your current person or your past person. Maybe you have a mom that says, that person's nothing like so-and-so. Anyway, that's what I'm feeling. If you choose not to seek out your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midheaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop yourself. Take the next step in that direction. So I feel, especially if you're dealing with a counterpart, I feel as you take a step towards this, your fulfillment, especially your soul path, your soul mission, that this person takes a step towards you is what I'm hearing. Anyway, very interesting right off the get-go. Right off the get-go. So let's get another one. Okay. Future. 34. Was I shuffling? Was this the recording? I've started recording this so many times, I can't remember. But this card showed itself and I said 34 has been haunting my readings. Very symbolic of Emperor and Empress, Chariot energy. You finding your soul path, them picking this connection, forward movement. We have future, North Node. Interesting. 34, 34, 34. Future. 84 could be symbolic. The North Node or ascending node represents a place the soul longs to be, where fate beckons. This is uncharted territory. You don't have a map. The North Node calls you to territory that doesn't have a particular charge and can either be an exciting exploration or start off a bit bland and become more satisfying as you proceed. The lunar nodes are the points of the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. When the moon, sun, and earth exactly line up here, a shadow mysteriously covers the sun and moon and creates an eclipse. The ancients, through a giant creature... Oh my goodness, I'm struggling. The ancients, through a giant creature, cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and the tail of the dragon. The point where the moon heads north is called the North Node, the dragon's head, and calls you forward. Think about where you'd like to be and what you'd like to be doing in 10 years and make this as a beacon that guides you through the time in between. What is your soul path? What do you want to be doing in 10 years? Do you want to be doing your current job? Are you fulfilled? Or would you rather chase a dream and go after an ambition and get on your soul path? Notice what piques your curiosity. That's something that excites and beckons you even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to learn it all at once. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that's just their discomfort talking. Advisors, friends, or employees who were once perfect for you may no longer be the companions you need on this fresh path. I feel attacked. Not in a bad way, but that's just what I was saying about how some people won't be supportive of your new path. Some people will think you're crazy. I'm currently watching a show where it's a reality show where somebody got sober and she got into spirituality and her friends all think she's bonkers. Like they think what she is weird from one extreme to another, from troubled addict to spiritual. And you know, as you evolve and get on your soul path, there are people who aren't meant to come with you. So you do kind of evolve and grow out of those people. Very interesting reading. So, I think I have a pretty good idea of who this reading will resonate with now. I just wanted to see if there was anything else. If your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people you need to meet in situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call you to your soul's growth. It can be scary to leave unfamiliar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution if it could pull you away from them. New beginnings dawn and your fate awaits. This path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. Delicious. Maybe there will be cookies. Anyway, so I think I'm seeing someone at a crossroads who is supposed to be listening to what your intuition is telling you about your soul path, whether that's who you're supposed to be with, what you're supposed to do for work. You could be someone who's feeling called to do something completely different. Interesting. It's interesting. Let's get one more of these. We have, oh my goodness, we have a lot. I'm just going to get one. I'm going to take the first one I saw. Interesting. So we have Mercury. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. I said Mercury, and as I was saying Mercury and I opened the book, I was hearing retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, and I was thinking of, when Mercury is in retrograde. Wasn't there a Mercury Sailor Moon? Short hair, blue? Anyway, that's not important. That's just what popped into my head. When Mercury is in retrograde, you often hear from people. So I think it's interesting because I saw Mercury messages and I opened right up to retrograde. So Mercury and retrograde could be symbolic. Messages. Interesting. 56:11. Mercury symbolizes your mental switchboard, how you think, communicate, and move through the world. The smallest planet rules Gemini and Virgo and is closest to the sun, completing its orbit in about 88 Earth days. Interesting. I just saw 88 on one of these cards was on page 88. Because it orbits so close, it can only be found in the same sign as the sun, the one before it, or after it. Mercury has a large, dense, molten core, and one day on the planet takes 58 Earth days. Mercury retrogrades 3 times a year for 3 weeks, slowing time so you can remember, review, and reconnect. Communicate. The mood is quick, fast, and cerebral. Look at your situation from many different sides. Be light on your feet and make sure you have all the information you need. If not, be ready to research, investigate, translate, mediate, check your facts, and learn. Follow up on all lines of communication to make sure others understand what you said and that you understand what they intended. Publish, broadcast. Mercury in retrograde, I can't even speak talking about it. Publish, broadcast network, and engage social media. Make the call, submit the resume, send the manuscript. Check all Mercury-ruled equipment such as vehicles and communication electronics. Proofread and back up your files. You guys know how I'm always talking about when Mercury is in retrograde. The thing stops recording, people have problems communicating, there's communication problems, vehicles stop working. I did not believe this was a thing. So years ago, I was driving down the highway, and it was in March. I think it was in March. I can't remember. And I have not an actual key that goes in the van, but one of those little key fobs. I don't know what they're called. I have no idea why I'm telling you this. And as I was driving down the highway, the car just stopped working. And for years, my partner said, "You must have tapped it with your knee. It was all those keychains you had on." And it perplexed me for years. And I was a photographer, and I'd have mechanics come in, people who worked at dealerships, and I'd ask them, "What does that mean?" And they'd tell me there's no way that could happen. And nobody believed me. And then when I learned about Mercury in retrograde and how it affects vehicles, I looked up when that happened to me, and Mercury was in retrograde. So I'm not imagining things. Anyway, I don't know why I shared that with you. It was completely pointless. Maybe somebody's having car problems. Mythological Mercury could be a trickster when he worked for himself, but he also played the role of psychopomp, diving into the underworld to escort trapped spirits out of it. If you need to go down into your own personal underworld, it may be a time to walk with a therapist, a healer, or another guide into that deep realm. Interesting. So you may have... It's interesting because this was talking about... Yesterday I was channeling the energy of someone who wanted to discuss or have a conversation with a mediator so that you wouldn't fight. So that's what I'm seeing here, possibly. When a quick mind is not connected to the heart, it can cause trouble. Watch out for the busy hamster wheel of the mind, shallow thinking, scattered, dishonest, or glib approaches, and mistakes made when in a rush. Mercury was the messenger of the gods, so listen deeply to the messages of your soul, the conduit to spirit, and become the messenger. Interesting. So I wanted to get one of these beautiful animal cards for you as well. We'll see what wants to come out. We have hummingbird miracles. Interesting. Oh my goodness. So we do have a card here about regeneration. Just give me a sec to find it. They all flipped over. There it is. There we go. These are huge. They're huge. Look at them. That's a tarot card. We have white stag on the bottom. Interesting. So we have lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on a new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. It's actually giving me King of Wands energy, someone who has grown. We also have hummingbird. Miracles, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. What's going on here, you guys? And then we have higher calling, which, of course. Lion, higher calling. Oh my gosh, look at the cute little lion. Is he ever cute? Look at him. He has bedhead. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Beautiful. Let's have a look at what that is. So we have lion. Confidence, bravery, power, leadership, majesty, business, pride, patience, enthusiasm, rising sun, passion. Interesting. Lion is a symbol for royalty, mastery, and power. It is also a strong female archetype. Lionesses do the hunting, care for the young, and survive because of their cooperation. Lionesses create a carefree existence for their playful cubs. Lions are one of the few cats that live in a community. The pride lives in the moment without care. The male lions are charged to be protective, passionate, and possessive. Interesting. If lion is your totem, use stealth and patience when pursuing your dreams for success. If you are a lioness, know that you are responsible, a great leader, and a provider. You work well in a team. Some lion people need to look out for self-absorption and vanity. The evolved lion person is given the task of protecting the pride and especially the young. Lion can be invoked in many times of threat and are a great force against negative energies. Call upon lion for confidence. It cut me off. Call upon lion for confidence, vitality, and the power to stand your ground with confidence. And it's on page 69, which is such a counterparty number. So if you're feeling scared about going after your soul mission, go for it. You have a tribe behind you. I'm part of your tribe. Roar! I'm serious. Smart, adaptable, quick camouflage, regeneration, growth, stillness, survivor, dreamer. Interesting. The little dragon. Lizard medicine has the power of regeneration and transformation. Lizards can shed their skin, their tail, let go of the past, and step into a positive future. Lizard people know they can survive anything and heal against incredible odds. Interesting. So this could be someone, if you are dealing with someone that maybe no one else thought they could change, especially the people around you, possibly. Dragons are those who are free from limitations of the past and transform into greater awareness of self and personal power. And I feel like this is you. I feel like you've turned grief, sadness, shadows, trauma into power, into light. And that's why these cards are telling you it's time to listen to your soul's calling. It's like you've done the work, you've healed, you've been working. I don't know the right word for an alchemist, but that's what I'm hearing. Someone who's transformed fear into love, shadow into light. Very beautiful. And then we have hummingbird. Joy, love, beauty, ideals, delicate, miracles, timelessness, positivity. Hummingbird takes away sorrow, worry, and sadness. Hummingbird medicine teaches us to let stress and troubles go. When hummingbird appears, it is a reminder to spend time in the garden, drink from the sweet nectar of life, and flit from flower to flower, helping to propagate all that is beautiful. Hummingbird people are the masters of healing. See? The masters of healing with herbs, flowers, colorful stones, aromatherapy, and love. You can do it. You're a healer. One of us. If you have a hummingbird as a totem, you naturally radiate the colors of the rainbow. Your bright, cheerful presence and sweet laughter is a blessing to all you meet. You are a person who creates happy life magic. Hummingbird is associated with accomplishing that which seems impossible. You can even fly upside down. If hummingbird is in your life, you have the ability to see the good in others and beauty wherever you go. Acceptance and love, I'm hearing divine feminine. Acceptance and love are the healing powers you offer just by being yourself. You have a very high energy which naturally uplifts others. But even hummingbirds need to take a rest. Spend time with the flowers for renewal and never let others take away your joy, sparkle, or positivity. Happiness is who you are. I love it. So maybe in the past you were someone who wasn't so happy. I can say that I embody this energy now, but I didn't used to. When I was in a lower vibrational energy, I would want to I didn't set out to dull other people's sparkle, but I would be afraid of their sparkle. I'd be like, oh no, you're too happy for me. You're too giggly for me. Me saying that. So I just want to see if we can get anything else before we get into tarot. We have abundance coming, fish, Pisces energy. We have pearl. Oh, interesting. This could be something that you've been working on for a while. With the pearl, I'm also hearing that you could have some kind of special gift that you haven't discovered yet. Pearls are caused by irritation. I believe the oyster feeling like it has something stuck in its throat. Anyway, I just feel pearl energy. I always feel like it's someone who took pain and irritation and blockages and trauma and turned it into beauty, turned it into something beautiful to share with the world. We have dolphins, playfulness and cooperation. Maybe you're going to find your pod, your dolphin pod, like you're my pod. Ooh, we have horse, action. Somebody's taking action. And we have gazelle, change and purity. Interesting. Interesting. So this is what I mean. I feel like as you take action towards your soul path, someone might take action towards you. We have the Six of Wands, so maybe you're supposed to be in the spotlight. Maybe you're supposed to be healing people and showing people the way. We also have Hanged Man. So you could be, you know, in Hanged Man energy for some of you. You could be, your connection could be in Hanged Man energy, so nobody's really doing anything, and it's meant to be a time where you're focused on yourself. The Lovers! Oh no. We'll just give it a few shuffles. We have the Page of Wands. Someone feeling inspired to take action towards you. You feeling inspired to take action towards what lights you up, what lights your soul up. Three of Wands. So if you're someone who is thinking about going after a dream, Spirit says go for it. We'll push you up that ladder. We're all standing at the bottom ready to catch you. That's what I heard. I'll hold the ladder. You run up. Go after your intuition, whatever your intuition is telling you. And Knight of Cups, an offer coming in. Isn't that interesting? As you climb up your ladder. Wait for me. Whew. So we have the Three of Swords. So you could have had your heart broken by someone here. I do want to see what's going on for you for, we'll start with just general energy. So general energy, what's coming towards you? We have Temperance. So it is, you're trying to find balance. You could be someone who's really working on balancing out your energy, your feminine energy, your masculine energy. This could be you, you know, learning how to nurture yourself, knowing your worth, masculine energy, having the confidence to go after what you want, putting yourself out there, taking action towards a new career. Very beautiful. Interesting, because I saw the Queen of Cups and now I see the King of Cups. Interesting. We have the Lovers. See, I tried not to make it about love, but you're not getting out of here that easy. So we definitely have an offer of love coming in. You know, with Temperance and Lovers, I'm seeing divine feminine, divine masculine, reconciliation, things coming into balance. Interesting. I love this Lovers card because that can be how it feels sometimes in connections. Yeah, we have the Six of Swords. So someone, someone's coming towards you. I just said masculine energy. We have the Emperor. Someone is coming towards you with an offer of love for reconciliation. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Well then, let's see what this Emperor is about. Queen of Swords, someone that you possibly had to stand in your power with. Perhaps you are being cold with them, or you have them, you know, you have your boundaries up with this person right now. This person could be afraid of, I can't believe these cards. I have got the Star and the Ace of Swords. This person could be worried about communicating with you. They could be worried that you let them go. So like I was saying, what? Anyway, we have the Empress. I'm showing you the wrong card. What is happening? They're coming in for their Empress. They're saying, here I come. I'm coming to get you. Like I said, I feel like as you take action towards a wish fulfillment, a hope that you have, possibly starting a light worker, like being a light worker, maybe it's when you're in the spotlight, this person comes in, they come in with clarity and truth. Oh my gosh, Empress. Coming to get their Empress. Interesting. That's interesting. How are you feeling about this person? We have 7 of Coins. So 7 of Coins feels like you've put a lot of work into this connection and you're wondering, where are you? Where's my... It's like you're still waiting to see the rewards of all the hard work you've put in, like you've been listening to your intuition, you've been doing the work, you've been healing, you've been working on yourself, you've been perhaps, trying to figure out what your soul wants to be doing, listening to your intuition. Let's see how they're feeling about you, 6 of Swords. Oh my gosh. This is someone who wants to come towards you. This person could feel like you're moving on without them with the 6 of Swords, but this is someone who wants to come towards you, and they're moving slowly. Knight of Coins, sorry. I want to get one more for how they're feeling about you. This is somebody who's anxious. I'm hearing, oh my gosh. This is someone who's worried you have other options. This is someone who is thinking about you a lot, lots of anxiety. This is someone who sees you as their 4 of Wands. This is someone who wants union with you. But what I'm seeing is they're afraid that you don't want that anymore. Interesting. This person could have made you feel like an option in the past, and you could have empowered yourself and kind of worked on yourself. She's naked. Maybe you took all your clothes off. I don't know. Oh my, 10 of Coins. They see long-term stability with you. What do we need to know about this person? We have the 8 of Coins and the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. So this is someone who is coming towards you, 3 of Wands. This is someone who wants to progress. It's interesting because you came up with the 7 of Pentacles, and here we have the 8 of Pentacles, showing that this person has been working on themselves, and that this is a connection they do want to work on. For what you need to know about this person, I'm also hearing for you with the 8 of Pentacles that, I think focusing on your craft or whatever it is that you want to be doing, like we talked about in the beginning, it feels like there's something else you want to be doing. I feel like the more you work on that, the more the energy in this connection changes, the more this person works on themselves. Interesting. It seems to me like this person is evolving spiritually as well. I'm also getting a message that you have a future as a spiritual advisor for some of you. You just need to climb that ladder. You just need to go for it. What can you tell me about this Hierophant spiritual advisor energy, death and rebirth? So there is an energy of you leaving a past career behind and going after what scares you, what has been hidden in you for a long time, something that you've pushed down, your ego told you couldn't do it. And we see you facing your fear and going after what it is that you want to be doing here. And it causes transformational energy. We do see you switching jobs. Very interesting. Facing your fear. Let's get another one for that. We have, oh my gosh. We have the Hierophant and the 6 of Pentacles showing me. I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing you turning, just let me get the few cards that I'm seeing and explain what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you as someone who has been through a lot and has turned that sadness into light, who has turned that sadness into Six of Cups, which is healing. We see Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So to me, there is a very strong message of you spiritually helping people in the future, giving guidance. And you know, I'm going to ask about the person that I'm feeling in your energy, but to me, it feels like they are also spiritually evolving as you do. Interesting. What I want to see how your person is currently, what their intuition is telling them. What is their intuition telling them? Their intuition is telling them to come towards you, Nine of Wands, to fight for this, to still have hope for this, and to take a last stand. We have the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, so their intuition is telling them there's long-term potential here, that you are stability, that they, you know, can have stability with you, that they can have a long-term future with you. We're also seeing Knight of Cups. So this person's, the Knight of Cups is about rekindling. Very interesting. I'm going to take that one. Let's see what action this person is going to take towards you. Interesting. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, not talking about gender, talks about someone who wants to be by your side, someone who wants to be a supportive person who is always by your side, who will stick up for you, who will defend you, who will be your partner, and they'll be by your side. I feel a lot of creative energy in this pile, so you could be someone who's in the spotlight or thinking about being in the spotlight with the Queen of Wands. This shows that this person wants to, like I said, what is their next action? We have communication, we have forward movement, we have rapid change and rapid growth. Ace of Wands on the bottom. So wanting to take some type of action towards you, communication. What is this Eight of Wands about? You're their 10 of coins, of course. You're their 10 of coins. They want to communicate about the future. They want to communicate about the potential of long-term stability with you. This is someone who's ready to make decisions and make plans with you. This is someone who wants forward movement. What advice do you need about this person? We have the Magician. Oh my gosh, the Magician and the Fool. And the Ace of Cups. This is very interesting for advice. First of all, forget this person. You have the magic to manifest anything you want here. You could be in a very... You could be at a vibration where you're manifesting things very easily here. We also have the Fool. So, you know, as far as this person goes, advice about this person, we see this person working on themselves and then taking a leap of faith towards you and you having a fresh start. Perhaps this person comes towards you and your friends and family say, no, not again, don't, no. No. And you could feel, but that's where my soul is calling me. That's where I want to go. Little Mermaid could be symbolic, you know, where she's like, wah! I used to pretend I was Little Mermaid when I was younger. But you know the part where she comes out of the part of your world and she like, woo, on the rock. Anyway, I also see Spirit is supporting you on taking a leap of faith towards your new adventure, your new career, your new soul path. I'm very excited for you. And we have the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. You could be a High Priestess. Beautiful. I feel like you're looking very fulfilled here in the future. All right. I'm going to get you... I'm being called to my moon deck. So let's see what comes out. We have bring love into the situation. So maybe you're supposed to be helping people with love. This card talks about, it is Aquarius. That's very interesting. This card talks about if this person comes in, you know, try not to put up an act with them. Like, try not to act tough or like you don't want to talk to them. There is this energy of being honest about your feelings and bringing love into it so they can see how you're truly feeling. I also feel like maybe your person needs to do that a bit. We have your commitment is being tested. So it's interesting because if you have something in your gut telling you you're supposed to be going down a different path and you ignore it, the universe will test you and start giving you tower moments, problems in your other job, lack of finances, to try and feed that little voice telling you, you know, your soul, what your soul is truly committed to here. Also with your commitment being tested with this person, it could be that it's been a while since you've heard from them. This usually talks about giving into divine timing. We also have hold your vision, fixed moon. So whatever it is that your intuition wants you to go after, whether it's this person, whether it's your life path, whether it's both, Spirit's saying hold your vision. Expect powerful change. Your life could change completely once you're on your soul path. I know mine did. And it could also change this person's life and help them experience change coming back towards you. Only take that if it resonates. We have prosperity lies ahead. This one talks about making a plan for your future. Where do you want to be in 10 years? It talks about whatever this soul path is, there's so much prosperity that lies ahead for you here. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like whatever your soul path is will give to you, will bring you financial abundance in ways that you've never experienced. We do have a new start is coming, and this one does talk about a new cycle. It talks about a new job. So very exciting for you guys. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is another one that talks about having a plan, like instead of just thinking about it all the time, actually doing things in the 3D to move towards your goals. And they don't have to be huge things. They can be tiny little baby steps. One tiny little baby step a day in a year is a whole bunch of steps towards the right direction. So let's see what wants to come out of this deck for you. We have Weight of Truth. Interesting. So someone could be gifts to the portal. You have gifts, my friend. You have gifts that you are supposed to be sharing with the world. We have the Weight of Truth, and it could be that this person wants to tell you some kind of truth, or perhaps, you know, maybe there's something you need to be honest about with this energy. It could feel, you could feel very weighed down by whatever's happening with you right now, and I do feel that weight coming off your shoulders once you have this realization, or this person comes in telling you the truth here, reconnecting with you. It could be that with that energy we had before, it could be that your truth other people don't agree with and say, like, why would you do that? Why would you want to be with that person? Why would you want to read tarot? Why would you want to... Anyway, whatever people say. So it could be that once you're honest, you start feeling the weight of other people's opinions. And just remember that you don't have to let them dictate your life. We have the Heart Eater. Oh dear. The Heart Eater, Death and Rebirth. Very interesting. I need to get the book for that one. And we have Gifts from the Past. So this is service. Service. You are meant to be a service to other people. You were meant to bring healing to other people. You were meant to help others and be a service to others, a light in this world. Gifts from the past. This could speak to something that you've always known you wanted to do, but kind of left it in the past. It happens to a lot of us in childhood. People make fun of what we like, especially if we're autistic, and we mask and say, oh, well, I don't like that anymore, to fit in. It could also be that some of your gifts come from past wounds that you've healed, childhood wounding. You could be a cycle breaker, one who transforms that trauma into healing and growth and breaking cycles. I just want to get the book for the Heart Eater. So I'm going to read this one to you to end this reading. The Heart Eater. Yikes. I know we can't be too excited about running into this character, but it's possible that this Heart Eater is misunderstood. She is not here to eat your heart. She eats her own. In a fit, she knows not what she does. She gets in such a state of uncomfortable feelings and confusion that she destroys her own heart. Let's take a moment to learn a lesson from her. She was so overwhelmed by her feelings of anxiety, discomfort, loneliness, and undirected energy that she turned her rage on herself. Let us all be nice to ourselves and our hearts when we are feeling like our emotions are caving in on us. Our hearts are powerful and can send their healing energy through our whole body, including our mind. Talk to your heart today, out loud or not, and say 3 nice things to it. I love that. So be good to yourself. Compliment yourself 3 times today. Write those affirmations down and stick them on the wall. I tell you guys that all the time. Change your way of thinking. I feel bad. I understand the energy of this card where anxiety takes over and you're almost your own worst enemy. So yes, I'm going to leave it here for today, you guys. I hope you enjoy that pick a card reading later. I will be back tomorrow with another reading, and I love you guys, and thank you so much for being my friend. I'm so lucky. I have the best friends in the world. I really do. And I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.